A group of investors who collectively hold more than 30% stake in Byju's have called for an EGM or an extraordinary general meeting of the company this Friday, the 23rd of February, to remove Byju Raveendran as the CEO and reconstitute the board, citing several concerns ranging from financial mismanagement to failure to enforce legal rights and a cloak and dagger approach to shareholder information, all of it leading to substantial value loss. Now, the shareholders who have called for this EGM, we understand, include Prosus, General Atlantic, Peak 15, Safina, Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, Owl Ventures, as well as Sand Capital Management. Now, there are 7 key items on this agenda for the EGM, the notice for which CNBC-TV18 has accessed, and the key among them, like I said, include removing Byju Raveendran as the CEO and also the removal of both Divya Gokulnath and Byju Raveendran from their respective managerial and directorial roles to prevent any further hemorrhaging of shareholder value. This proposal advocates an interim CEO appointment and also the enlistment of a search firm to find the next CEO to take over the company's affairs. Board restructuring has emerged as a focal point, with shareholders advocating for a new 9-member board, which would include 1 founder, 2 executives from within the group companies, 3 shareholders and 3 independent directors, and also shareholder ratification within a month's time to appoint this new board. Now, other resolutions which are up for vote also include appointing a forensic auditor to scrutinize all acquisitions, regulatory compliance, and alleged breaches, among other things. They also seek to forbid the founders from undertaking any direct or indirect transfer of any shares, rights, titles in any group companies without the shareholder approval. Now, this group of shareholders have also demanded management accountability for the delay in filing financial statements, their response to the ED notice, the failure to resolve the issues with Term Loan B lenders resulting in lawsuits, the instances of CEOs misleading and concealing information from shareholders, and so on. Now, we've also been given to understand that even without founder Byju Raveendran joining in for this EGM, these resolutions can legally still be put to vote. So it is going to be important to watch out for this. Despite an 11th hour attempt by founder Byju Raveendran to propose a modest board reconfiguration in his letter to shareholders, where he said that he will commit to appointing 2 new executive directors on the board with the mutual consent of the founders and shareholders, we understand that investors consider it too little, too late. Meanwhile, in this letter, Raveendran also claimed that the $200 million rights issue has been fully subscribed, even as he asked all investors to participate. He also claimed that the audit of the FY23 financials would be completed by the end of the current quarter. Now, Byju Raveendran also claimed that he has already invested $1.1 billion in his personal capacity into the company in the last 2 years to pay salaries and keep the operations going. And he also said that the latest fundraise is going to help take care of current liabilities and provide sufficient growth capital. He also called the narrative surrounding the founder having an adversarial relationship with shareholders false and added that there was nothing to be gained from such a conflict. But given what the agenda for this EGM is, the conflict seems very much out in the open. So watch out for the 23rd of February, a crucial day for the fate of the company and for its founder.